Here's Medunjanin trying to play that over the top, looking for Pico, but it's punched out by Tarbell. Rosenberry steps up with the toe flick, and there is Tarbell yet again. Doing the work in the middle third. Playing that through, looking for David Akam. Akam turns it inside, will find Dochkow on his left, denied by Tarbell. Real will cross it to the back post, headed away. Here's Bedoya at the top of the box, leaving it for Medunjanin. Out wide to Pico, Kuiberg on him. Medunjanin on his left. Here's the missile, and it's high. Dochkow again as Rosenberry out wide. Kuiberg trying to stymie him with the cross, looking for Pico, too high.
Pico didn't hear Sapong, was behind him in a better position.
Dochkow will find Real. The 18-year-old with the cross. Tarbell holds his line. Pico stays down. Gives way to Rosenberry, and it deflects wide.
He's really running that midfield.
Real will cross this in, looking for Pico in the header, and it's wide.
Never turned around, never got his body around to get the ball. He heads it the way he's coming. He needs to get around, he needs to get that behind him again. It's a great ball across into the middle. Watch where he comes straight at it. He never really got round behind the ball. Beautiful cross, it's in the perfect spot.
Bedoya will have that instead of Godoy. Pressure here by Husin. The combinations there in the triangular passing. Here to Austin Trusty. 19 years young is Trusty. Husin tries to play that through to Vaco. Has some space around Elliott. Vaco on his left and derailed by Andre Blake. Austin Trusty was there as well.
Well, you know, when you get caught out of the back, it's up to the goalkeeper to save you, and that's exactly what happens here. Look at this, watch the keeper go down now. He plays, he waits on it, and he puts that right hand onto it. Really well done, really well done. They got caught napping there a little bit. Didn't have the cover back that they had all game so far. That could have been very, very costly.
Second quarter here for San Jose on the low in-swinger. There was Medunjanin. Terrific recovery run there by Austin Trusty to aid Andre Blake. See, look at this press here by the Union with Pico. Youngberg finds Eriksson. There was Trusty. And Husin's onside as Wondolowski up top. Will play this low for Eriksson. And it's in for San Jose. Magnus Eriksson with his first MLS goal. 1-0 Earthquakes.
Well, once you give it away in the middle of the field here, you're in real trouble here. Watch this. This ball is played inside. There's absolutely no cover. Look at that. 3 of them there. There's 3 defenders back, all right, but hey, Eriksson just rips a hole in the net with the shot. I mean, that's really well taken. You can see exactly what he wanted to do, but again, you have to ask the question, where was the 4th defender? There was only 3 of them there. There were 4 Earthquake players coming through. A little simple ball behind the defender. You push up the field as a left full back in this game against 4 attackers like these, you better make sure that you don't get caught up the field.
Eriksson in his 4th start, given the goal and also 2 assists this season. He's been really comfortable playing with his new team. He signed as a designated player December 20th in the offseason. Medunjanin's going to switch it to the right here for Rosenberry. Returns it for Medunjanin. Room here for Real. We'll cross this into the back post. There's Pico, and it's saved brilliantly by Tarbell. Chipped across. Pico tries to keep this alive to the near post. Tarbell's there yet again.
Oh, that was a brilliant save by Tarbell. Beautiful ball inside by Real. Pico gets all of it, and instead Watch this beautiful ball. Look at Pico coming through here. There's the header on the ball that comes back out.
Husin turning it inside on Elliott. Now gets it on his left. Husin in the penalty area. Elliott marking him. It's good work by Jack Elliott to win the goal kick.
Jack Elliott never committed himself. Stood his ground. Did exactly what you're supposed to do as a good defender. That was good defending by Elliott.
Just 22 years young from London, England. Fourth-round draft pick out of West Virginia. Certainly hasn't played like one. And look at Tarbell struggle with his distributions yet again. Here's Sapong. CJ looking for David Akam. Akam walking in on Tarbell with another stop.
Oh, and he had a man open coming in on the back post. I mean, you can't blame him for taking the shot. There's no question about it. He cuts in at the right angle. Watch this. Tarbell makes himself big. Look where Sapong was. If he had been able to play it across to him, it was an easy touch. But hey, you can't blame Akam. He's going to have a shot from there. That's the kind of a player he is. That's what he's supposed to do.
There have been some brilliant saves tonight by 24-year-old Andrew Tarbell. Here comes San Jose yet again with Vaco. Husin on the return for Vaco. Denied by Elliott. Kept down, but right to Andre Blake. Youngworth will give it a go, and it's high in the bar.
Well, that was a pretty good effort. He realised that Blake had been off his line, but Blake was back there. He wasn't getting it in over him.
Good effort by Joel Queberg a moment ago for San Jose, making his first MLS start. That's the lone change for the Earthquakes. Former Union player Shea Salinas has been starting the prior 3 games at the left back position. He is in the 18 for San Jose. We're now joined by Union head coach Jim Curtin. Coach, your thoughts on the first 45?
Yeah, overall, another half where we have a lot of the ball, create a lot of chances. At this stage, we just need to get one to go in, even if it's an ugly one off a restart or something. We're trying to make the perfect play, it seems, but overall happy with how we played. Obviously, San Jose punished us the one time they came down, and we're clinical, so obviously have to keep it now at 1 goal. And push. There's a goal in this game, and I think from there the floodgates can open.
Coach, how have you liked the running from Fafa Pico making his 2018 debut, and also Rosenberry on that side?
Yeah, the guys have really executed that part of things. We've gotten behind them quite a bit now, and the challenge now is to get that first goal, and then from there I think things, like I said, will open up for us.
Coach, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks,
good luck the rest of the way. That's Union head coach Jim Curtin as his club is trailing 1-0 after the first 45. Coming up on the other side, it will be Marissa Phila and Matt Castle to take you through halftime. It's the Union trailing 1-0 to San Jose here from Talent Energy Stadium. Ericsson's playing more like a two-way player. Godoy has the turnover there for San Jose. Here's Vaco, tackled by Rosenberry. Dochcal leaves it for Keegan. Trying to turn it on his left. Tackle there by Quintana. Cleared by Eriksson. Looking for Husin. Elliott trying to track him. Danny Husin inside the penalty area. And there's Andre Blake.
Good job by Jack Elliott, staying stride for stride with him, making sure that he doesn't get a clean shot.
Real in the opposite half. Working in conjunction with Dochcal. Godoy was all over him. Advantage called here for the Union. Akam through to Dochcal, keeping that low. Out comes Bedoya, will give it a drive. Headed down by Cummings. Over the head of Medunjanin. Husin will play this low. Here's the counter for San Jose with Wondolowski. Second all-time leading scorer in MLS. Playing that through, looking for Husin. Blake read it well. Eriksson will get the return from Husin. Vaco, some space on the wing. Has it on his right. Vaco with a curling ball that's way high into the crowd. Behind Eriksson. Eriksson that time. We'll turn it inside here. Godoy trying to haul him. Rials, it pinballs up one. There's the puck, and it's cleared away by Cummings. Medunian will keep it on this hit. Touchdown through, was looking for a cop, and it's finally out of the zone for San Jose.
Jim Curtin has to be feeling it just won't go in. The ball just won't go in for them. That ball looked like it was a serve to go into the net.
Pico making his 2018 debut after serving a 3-match suspension. We should mention an admirable job at that spot on the wing by Fabian Herbers, who's not in the 18 for the Union, but he did well up top despite not scoring. Vaco tries to get this off of Elliott and has possession for San Jose in the attacking third. Vaco is on his right, and it's denied there by Austin Trusty. Chance to counter here on the fortuitous bounce for the Union and Akam. Akam using his speed past Quintana. And here comes the whistle by David Gantar.
And the card, I would imagine, should be, yes.
Here's the second booking, this one on Jefferson Quintana.
And there was no need to do it because they were completely outnumbered. The Union had 2 players going forward, there were 5 players back.
There's the high pressure here by Husin on Elliott. Good option there to Bedoya, the captain. Navigates around Godoy. Here's Stojkal. Will take the shot, steered aside by Tarbell.
Well, Stojkal really got a hold of that. He decided, I have been setting them up all night. Let me have a go at one here myself. And he forces a good save out of Tarbell. Slides it up onto his right foot. Nobody closed them down, and he just winged the shot in. It looked like a moment it might be good, but the keeper's been hot tonight.
Here's the in-swinger by Stojkal off of Quintana. Here's Medunian. We'll give it low. It's blocked by Eriksson. Here's the counter, though, for San Jose. Playing this over the top for Husin. You see the Union tracking back here. They do successfully. Bedoya around Salinas. And there's the call, the culprit, Shea Salinas. And that's going to be the night for David Akam through 63 minutes of play. For the second consecutive game as a sub, Ilsinho, after dealing with a hamstring injury, is back on the pitch. Akam still hasn't scored, donning a Union jersey after successful seasons with the Fire. Rosenberry cuts it back. Here's Ilsinho just coming in. Ilsinho cuts inside with the cross. Pinballs around, curled away by Youngberg.
Just won't go in for the Union. Sapong was inside, just couldn't get the touch. Here to come again.
Here's Pico. Lima, 1v1 on him. Fafa cuts it back on his right with the chip. There's Bedoya and the equalizer.
Well, we talked about it. You've got to make better use of the crosses. That time it was perfect as Bedoya comes and he dips the old onion back. Pico gets it right this time. Look at that. He takes a lot off it and Bedoya times it perfectly. It's a beautiful goal. It's the setup they've been waiting for all night. It's been there so many times and finally they put it away. What a strike.
First goal of the season for the captain, Alejandro Bedoya, his 4th career MLS goal, and we're level at 1 apiece between the Union and San Jose. And Quintana will just clear for San Jose, looking for Husin. Trusty keeps it in play.
Good ball. Oh, Jack Elliott give it away.
But he turns it over to Godoy. That's good work there by Rosenberry to step up. Rosenberry has some options. Youngberg denies him advantage call here for San Jose. Play on, says Gantar, the referee. Vaco now has room on the wing. will turn it on his right. Vaca with some space at the top of the penalty area. Here's Husin. Trusty on him. Pinballs off of Trusty, and Husin will be a goal kick for the Union.
That all came from Rosenberry coming up the field. I thought he was fouled. The referee didn't think he was fouled. And as soon as they started running, they have that back line at 6s and 7s. Very difficult to defend them.
Dochka will find Sabang in the circle. Here's the speed by CJ. Out to Fatha. Pico has a step on Katana. Here's Pico. Crosses it in. There's Cummings to bail out San Jose.
Good run by Pico. Perhaps if he had gone down, he might have got himself a penalty kick. That's always the problem, isn't it? We talk about players diving. If this player goes down in that situation, I don't think there's any question he's going to get a penalty kick.
And the Union are going to make a defensive substitution here. Great night for Matt Riel in his second MLS start. And the veteran Ray Gaddis will come in for the 18-year-old Riel.
Well, they need fresh legs with that counter-attack coming at them all the time.
There's the in-swinger header by Sapong, just wide of the post.
Just won't go down there. That's what Sapong is saying. Just won't go. Lovely corner kick driven right across. Sapong gets to it first. He just blasted wide. Well, now we're entering that 15-minute state that I was talking about. Can you keep the high press up for 90 minutes? Can you be successful keeping it up for 90 minutes?
Youngberg, as it caroms there off of Gaddis, playing up high for the Union here from his left back spot. And how about this, Tommy? 8 of the 12 goals scored against the Union have come after the 61st minute. This is trouble here to keep an eye out for. San Jose's had some late game heroics against the team from Chester. Sapong will have some space as he's trying to get Youngberg with a clean tackle. Here's Pico on his left. Harbell reads it well. Salinas around Rosenberry in the 75th minute. Wondolowski will switch it to the right. Here's Lima. Gaddis tracking him as a second half sub. Eriksson. There's Gaddis. It's a whole play there. Medunian in from Dochka. And Borg will get it on the return. Godoy tracking him as he finds Pico on the wing. Pico coming inside now. Wanting more players to join the attack. It's Rosenberry on the wing. Ilsinho looking for Sapong, turns around, but it appeared that Godoy just got a toe on it.
Well, they recognized how dangerous Sapong is, Dave. They've done a good job of closing him down all night. Every time he turns on the ball, there are two players very, very close to him. Really hasn't gotten any great opportunities. He keeps looking for one. It may come yet.
78th minute, leveled at 1. Goal scorers Eriksson, who just came out, and Bedoya had the equalizer on the ball here. Medunian will find the captain, Bedoya. Dochka, plenty of space ahead of Godoy. Will play it out wide to Gaddis. On his left with the cross. It's headed by Salinas. Wondolowski will play it to Shea. It's off of Alashe. Coughs it up, having just come in. Here's Rosenberry on the quick restart. Bedoya, right past Alashe. Ilsinho now. Majestic work there on Salinas. He's on his left. Through to Dochka, but denied here by Cummings. Corner Union.
Well, that's what Ilsinho does well. He forces you to make the mistake. He forces you to commit yourself. If you don't, he's going to go by you.
Here's the corner by Medunian on the in-swinger, and it's headed wide by the captain, Bedoya.
Well, Bedoya looking for a brace on the night, just knocks that one wide of the target. He does win the ball, he does win the corner kick. Watch where he sets himself up, look at that. He beats his man to it, but just a little bit off the target.
Medunjanin out wide here to the veteran Gaddis. Came in for Matt Real. Has Lima on his back heel. Through to Dochkow. Here's Godoy. Quintana helped him out. Elliott's going to switch it here to this side. More space here for Rosenberry. Ilsinho with a step around Salinas. Through to Keegan. Flag stays down. Advantage called here. Rosenberry to Dochkow. Turns it on his right. Now to the captain, Bedoya. Leaves it through to Medunjanin with the low strike. Just wide from Harris.
Oh, a little grass cutter there. He just laced it from about 30 yards out. Again, good setup. Bedoya plays it right out of the middle. Nobody got out to him, and he just missed the target. Didn't miss by very much.
This portion of tonight's match is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts, the official coffee of the Philadelphia Union.
Well, you can see the way the Earthquakes are playing. They're happy enough with a 1-1 draw. They'd love to get out of here with 1-1.
Pico. Marked by Quintana. Sidesteps over Jefferson. Here's Fafa Pico. On his right. Looking for Sapan. Cleared away by Salinas.
It's unbelievable how many balls have dropped in that box that just won't go to a Union player.
Corey Burke set to come in as the third and final substitution for the Union. Play continues though with Pico. 1v1 with Lima. Will cross it in. Youngberg handles it cleanly off of one hop. Here's Bedoya. Alashe on him. Tried to play that through and looked over the top to Sapong. See, two guys have to mark CJ Youngberth and also Cummings. Speed here for Godoy. Running right down Broadway. Going out wide right. There's the cross by Vanko. Handled there by Elliott. Alashe stepping up. Lima joining him on the attack for San Jose. There's the cross, and it's way high and wide.
Jack Elliott did a good job once again, Dave.
Here's the third and final substitution for the Union. Corey Burke will come in here for Borek Dochkow. And a better night for Borek Dochkow, getting more accustomed to playing in a Union uniform at the number 10.
Yeah, I thought he played much better. He had a lot of touches on the ball, good setups.
Medunjanin surveying his options. We'll find Ilsinho. See him coming down to this side of the pitch. Alashe tracking him. There's the captain, Bedoya. Will switch it to the right to Rosenberry. Keegan will cross this in. He'll get a second crack at it. Opts for Medunjanin. Switching to the left now to the veteran Gaddis. Gaddis on his right will take the drive and wide. Gaddis. Godoy, closest player to him. Here's Pico. Trying to get around Lima. Majestic work by Fafa Pico. On his left with the cross. Headed away by Cummings. And Medunjanin will keep it on the deck here for Rosenberry. Out wide to Ilsinho. Four in the box for the Union. Ilsinho chips us forward. And it pinballs around. There was Fafa Pico to no avail for the Union. Rosenberry keeping it alive and cleared away by San Jose.
Just won't fall for them, Dave.
3 minutes of stoppage time, minimum of 3 in this one. Here's Amarikwa. Amarikwa turning around Rosenberry and Elliott on the return with Husin. Quincy Amarikwa on his right with the cross. There's Gaddis past Husin. Nice work by Ray.
Gaddis did very well there, because if that ball goes across, It's in the back of the net.
Well, there's a foul committed by Elsinho in a dangerous area as Lima goes down.
Well, it's all hands to the pump inside now for the Union. You can't afford to give up one here. That would be a disaster. Elsinho catches him. Yeah. That was a pretty easy foul to call.
Godoy will have the honors here on the free kick, the tail end of this match. We'll try to chip this forward, right to Blake. Let's see if he can get a distribution here. And he will on the Pico half. Cleared by Lima. Off of Gaddis.
It's over.
And that will do it. This one will end up in a draw between the Union and San Jose, as the Union get the equalizer in the second half thanks to their captain, Alejandro Bedoya.
Yeah, he got himself involved in the game. I would still like to see him shoot more. And, this was certainly the play of the game.
This is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Live fearless. Learn more at IBX.com. The equalizer, Tommy.
Oh, great move by Pico. Look at that. He goes one way, comes back the opposite way, and then a lovely soft cross. And Bedoya reads it perfectly and hammers it home.
We're now joined live with Fafa Pico. And Fafa, what was it like to make your 2018 debut tonight?
Oh, it was great. I haven't played an official game since October 22nd, the end of the last season. So it was good to get my feet wet, pick up an assist. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 3 points at home, but definitely looking forward to a long and successful season.
What have you made of your opportunities in the final third, in particular when you switch from the left and right side with David Akam?
Just try to mix it up. You don't want to be in the same spot and get the defenders used to marking one of us, so we try to switch it up as much as we can. Both of us are fast and can get creative with the ball, so the more we can switch it up, the better. And as the season goes on, we're just going to gel a bit more, and I think it's going to be great.
Fafa, thanks so much for your time and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, guys.
It's a well-earned draw for the Philadelphia Union as they battle back to level this one against San Jose. Tommy and I will be back with more after this from Chester. Philadelphia Union Soccer on PHL 17 has been brought to you by Talent Energy, the official energy supplier of the Philadelphia Union. Toyota, the Toyota Camry, Highlander, and RAV4 have something for everybody. Toyota, let's go places. Oliver Heating and Cooling, comfort you can trust. Visit us at oliverheatcool.com. Acme, the official supermarket of the Philadelphia Union. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. TrueMark Financial, go Union, go Credit Union, TrueMark Financial. Bimbo, proud baker of Sara Lee Bakery Bread. And by Independence Blue Cross. Live fearless. Learn more at IBX.com. Well, the club was a resilient bunch tonight as they leveled this one in the 64th minute thanks to Alejandro Bedoya, and it ends up in a 1-1 draw between the Union and San Jose Earthquakes. Now time for the offensive player of the game, brought to you by Toyota. And Tommy, you go with the captain.
Yeah, we have to go with the captain. He judged this as well. Pico does very well to get it across to him, but Bedoya gets that touch and he dupes the old onion bag. That's the one that counted. That's the one that got them a share of the spoils. This was well set up. I mean, there were many great opportunities in the box that just wouldn't fall for somebody. This time Bedoya makes sure.
And how about on the defensive side in this match?
This was pretty easy. It's the opposite goalkeeper, Tarbell, who made some unbelievable save, especially in the first half. I mean, look at that one from Pico. Then look at this one from Akam. I mean, he was everywhere. He's just flying through the air. Balls are being stopped everywhere. That was Dutch Cal with his shot, and he just was my player of the game, Tarbell.
Our next telecast brought to you by Bimbo, proud baker of Sara Lee Artisano Bakery Bread, will be Saturday, April 21st at 8 p.m. on PHL 17 as the Union will travel to FC Dallas. Dallas right now 6th in the West, spearheaded by their goalkeeper Jimmy Maurer, off to a good start. Well, it does end up in a 1-1 draw between the Union and San Jose. For our producer Jordan Strauss, director John Anderson, Tommy Smyth, and our entire fantastic PHL 17 crew, this is Dave Leno saying so long from Chester. But don't go anywhere. Coming up next, Marissa Phila and Matt Castle anchor our post-match show as the Union draw with the San Jose Earthquakes.